Bonjour, comment allez-vous? Hello, how are you? Welcome back to my YouTube channel Entre Jeunes and Anubhav. If you have already subscribed to my channel, press the bell icon to get the latest updates. In today's class, we are continuing with leçon 2, Après le bac, after the baccalaureate degree. So, the textbook which we are doing right now is Entre Jeunes class 10, the textbook prescribed by CBSE for class 10 French students. All my other videos based on this particular textbook is present in the playlist titled Entre Jeunes class 10. The link to the playlist is given in the description box below. So, we are to continue from page number 13. ओके तो सबसे पहले यहाँ पर लिखा हुआ है j'observe. सो आई इसका मतलब होता है आई ऑब्जर्व. सबसे पहले यहाँ पर जो 4 डायलॉग्स दिए गए हैं हम उन्हें पढ़ेंगे और उसका मीनिंग जानेंगे. ठीक है, लेट्स बिगिन. Le professeur, qu'est-ce que tu penses faire après ton bac? So, what do you think to do after your the bachelor's degree? L'élève, the student, says, j'irai à l'université lorsque j'aurai eu mon bac. So, I will be going to the university when I will be completing my bachelor's degree, the baccalaureate. So, aurai eu, j'aurai eu. A tense, we have come across a tense, which we will be discussing shortly once we complete these dialogues. So, le professeur says, et toi, que vas-tu faire après tes études à l'université? And you, what do you want to do after your studies of the university? L'élève, the student, says, je partirai à l'étranger chercher du travail quand j'aurai terminé mes études. So I will be leaving to abroad. I will be moving to a foreign country in search of work when I will be completing my studies. J'aurai terminé, the same verb, the same tense which I was talking about. So the tense which we have just come across is known as Futur Antérieur. Futur Antérieur. Okay, I am having videos on this particular tense as well, so you can watch it. The link is provided in the description box below. So, when do we use Futur Antérieur? Let's see. If we make a timeline, we have past, passé, then we have present, the present time, and then we have the future. Towards here we have future. So, present, past, future. For future, if it's distant one, what do we generally use? Futur Simple, right? The simple future. पर अगर हम दो फ्यूचर इवेंट्स की तुलना कर रहे हो, एक फ्यूचर इवेंट दूसरे फ्यूचर इवेंट से पहले आ रहा हो, तो हम कौन सा टेंस यूज करेंगे? जो टेंस हम यूज करेंगे वो है फ्यूचर अंटीरियर. Well, in this case we have like one more tense we can add to this particular graph, like the near future thing, like which is just going to happen. So I can put here futur proche, the near future, right? So let's read the definition in French as well. Le futur antérieur représente une action antérieure à une action dans l'avenir. So, futur antérieur represents an action which is taking place before the future event, right? Like the future action which is preceding the another future event. Got it? Like this could be much clearer with this axis of time. Like here we are having past, fine. Then we have present. The event which is just going to happen, futur proche. The event which is a bit distant, that is futur simple. And if there is any event happening before futur simple, then you need to use futur antérieur. Well, I think futur proche I should remove from this graph to avoid any confusion, because it's better to stay between futur antérieur and futur simple only as of now. Okay. So this is the axis. So it is futur antérieur. It's given in much detail in my futur antérieur video. The link to this video is given in the description box below. Fine. Now if we talk about the formation of futur antérieur, what will it be? First, of course, we have the subject, right? Then we have the auxiliary verb. Être and avoir, we have discussed that numerous times. So être and avoir को हम कैसे conjugate करेंगे? हम conjugate करेंगे futur simple tense में. Futur simple, simple future form of auxiliary verb, être or avoir. Right. After that, we will be writing the past participle. Past participle of the verb. Okay. So past participle, we have discussed it in my Passé Composé video. So that's also important to be watched. Right. Both the videos, Passé Composé with être and Passé Composé with avoir. Okay. So this is the formation, and there's the agreement also followed. Right. Like if the subject is feminine, then extra e. If the subject is plural, then extra s. When the auxiliary verb is être, or when the auxiliary verb is avoir, and it is preceded by the direct object pronoun. Right. In both cases, we follow the agreement. So this is the formation. We are having two examples. Let's discuss them to make things clear. So I need to erase this thing. Fine. La futur antérieur, we have two verbs. Donner. Donner ER ending verb होता है, जिसका मतलब होता है to give, देना. और aller is another verb which we have. For example, aller means to go, जाना. सबसे पहले हम यहाँ पर subjects लिख देंगे. Je, tu, il, elle, nous, vous, il, elle. I hope like the meaning is quite clear. We have discussed it numerous times. So, donner, the verb. Its auxiliary verb is avoir. So, futur antérieur will be done with avoir only. Okay. So, what it would be? It would be, first, let's conjugate avoir in futur simple. I think futur simple also need to be watched. That would be important. Okay. Aurait, aura, aura, auront, aurait, and auront. Right. And then we will add the past participle of donner. ER ending verb का past participle कैसे बनाते हैं? R को हटा देते हैं और E के ऊपर accent aigu. Simple. तो हम यही यहाँ पर लिख देंगे. Donner. Fine. That was the futur antérieur conjugation of the verb donner, which means to give. So, if we have to change it in negative, what will we do? Je, an apostrophe, and after ore, pa. Similarly, here also it goes like il, nora, pa, donne. In this way, we can do the negation as well. Now we are discussing about alle. Alle is the verb which means to go, and its auxiliary verb is être. So, futur antérieur will be done with être. I am not writing the subject pronouns again. Okay, I will be simply writing the conjugation. Fine. Okay, let's proceed. So, the futur simple form of the verb être. For je, it's serait, then sera, sera, seront, serait, and seront. Now let's add the past participle of alle. Fine, but one thing is remaining, the agreement, because the auxiliary verb is être. So, serait, alle. If this phrase is spoken by me, I'm a boy, so I won't be adding an e. But if a girl was saying this thing, or girl is writing, then she needs to add an extra e over here. Same goes for this. If you are talking to a male, then no need to add an extra e. If referring to a female, then extra e. Well, this thing doesn't really matter much when you're speaking, but when writing, of course, it does matter. Okay, so sera alle. For il, it's alle, and for elle, alle with an e. For nous allons donner, like for nous, seront alle, like an extra s, and it could be e, extra e, and then s as well, like alle. A-L-L-E, extra aigu, E-S, if there's a group of females, right? So they will be addressing with V only, right? Serait, alle, optional, it could be extra E, or it could be plural, like who you may use for a single person if you want to give that person respect. It's the formal way. Or you may use vous for addressing to a large number of people. And seront alle. Il है, तो यहाँ पर s आ जाएगा. और अगर l के लिए आप लिख रहे हो, तो एक एक्स्ट्रा e ऐड हो जाएगा और लास्ट में s आ जाएगा. ठीक है. So this was the conjugation, futur antérieur conjugation of the verb donner and alle. Page number 13 is completed. अब हम पेज नंबर 14 पर चलते हैं. Fine. Let me just flip the page. Page number 14, I'm not getting it. Got it. We can see a picture over here. Better to keep a book like this. We can see a picture over here. Okay, this person seems like a journalist, a TV presenter, and he's taking some short interviews from a group of people. Now most probably they look like students. So from a group of students, this guy is asking some questions. Un présentateur de télévision interroge les élèves qui vont passer le bac. So the TV presenter interrogates the children, the students who are going to complete their bac, the baccalaureate, the bachelor's degree. Okay. So, à toi. Questions to you. Complète le dialogue suivant à l'aide des mots donnés ci-dessous. So, complete the following dialogue with the help of the words given below. Verbs are already given in conjugated form. It's just that you need to select the verb. So of course we will be writing the answers only here. Fine, we need to complete the dialogues. हमें यहाँ पर dialogues को complete करना है. यहाँ पर हमें कुछ verbs conjugated form में दे रखे हैं और हमें ये decide करना होगा कि कौन से blank के लिए कौन सा verb सही है. ठीक है. तो सबसे पहले présentateur का dialogues पढ़ते हैं. Que voulez-vous faire quand vous dash votre baccalauréat? So, what would you like to do when you dash votre baccalauréat, your bachelor's degree? So, what would you like to do when you will be finishing baccalaureate, right? And you will be finishing. What it would be? Vous aurez fini, right? You will be finishing. So when you read the sentence, you should translate it to whichever language you are comfortable with, and then just think that what could come here. Okay, so in this way you will be able to do such questions. Élève 1, the first child says, Après mon baccalauréat, J apostrophe. Okay. Indication that the verb will begin with a vowel. Okay. A la fa. So after my graduation, I will be going to the faculty. I will be going. Will be going. Going is what? Or I will go, simply, I will go. So, to go is aller and I will go. That's what? Futur Simple. So, j'irai. Okay, the Futur Simple form of the verb aller with je. Then we have élève 2, lorsque J apostrophe dash moba J apostrophe dash dans un IUT. So when I will have my bachelor's degree, when I will be having my bachelor's degree, I will be entering to the IUT, the Institute of University Technology, that. Okay. This trick, let me tell you. Lorsque, that's discussed in my Futur Antérieur video as well, but I feel like I should discuss it again. Lorsque, quand, aussitôt que, and dès que. Lorsque and quand means when, aussitôt que and dès que means as soon as. So, these can do a little help to you. Okay, when you're getting a question mettez en temps convenable, in a sentence like the verb is in blank and only just the infinitive form of the verb is given, you need to select that you need to conjugate it in which tense. Okay, so any one of these words will be there and there will be two parts of the sentence. Okay, if in one of the parts that particular part is done in Futur Simple, then the other part is obvious that it would be done in Futur Antérieur. Okay, now there's one more trick, but that does not happen all the time. Most of the times, the blank closer to these words are what supposed to be done with Futur Antérieur. Okay, but it's not the case all the time. So you can't just assume that beforehand. You need to read the statement and understand the meaning as well. Okay, you can't use that trick all the time. But yeah, the previous trick, that the presence of this verb and in the second part you have Futur Simple, that would indicate you that you need to do Futur Antérieur. Okay. So here, like, you need to interpret the statement as well. Like when you will be having your bachelor's degree, you will be going to the IUT, right? So the first action is getting the degree. Okay. So the preceding action of some other action in future is what? Futur Antérieur. So we will be writing j'aurai when I will have. Right. J'aurai and then when I will be entering, that would be in Futur Antérieur. J'entrerai. The infinitive followed by the ending. Right. Now we have élève 3, the third child. Après mon bac, je dash une formation professionnelle. So after my bac, I will be receiving some professional training. So here receiving will be the verb suivre, and it will be done in futur simple, suivre. Élève 4, the fourth child, the fourth student, says quand j'apostrophe dash mon bac, je dash un concours pour entrer dans les écoles supérieures. So when I will be completing my bac, the baccalaureate, the bachelor's degree, I will be participating in a competition for entering into the superior schools. Okay, so I will pass a competition. So it would be j'aurai terminé. This is like 11, 4, 3, 2, 1. Okay. So aurai terminé, and then je passera. Right. Not passera, passeré. Like I missed the I over here. Fine. Moving to 11, 5, we have après mon bac, je dash des études de technologie. So I will be doing, I will do. Faire is the verb, futur simple. Lorsque, when, je dash mon diplôme, je dash un emploi. So you will be searching for a work, and when you will be obtaining your diploma, you will be searching for your work. Like these two are the last blanks, last words available out of the options. So these are the obvious answers, right? J'aurai obtenu, and then je chercherai. Okay. Now we are moving to question number 2. Question number 2 is complete avec le futur et le futur antérieur. Futur simple and futur antérieur exercise. Let's do it. Quand je dash faire mon travail, je dash au cinéma. When I will be finishing my work, I will be going to the movie theater. So of course, first you are finishing your work, right? So the first action will be in futur antérieur. So the answer will be j'aurai fini. Oh, sorry. It is fini, right? No, it's faire. Okay. Sorry. I thought it's finir. It's faire. When I will be doing. Yeah, that will be the translation. J'aurai fait. और second का क्या होगा? J'irai. Right. दो ब्लैंक्स है एक स्टेटमेंट में, एक futur simple से होगा, एक futur antérieur से होगा. जो एक्शन दूसरे एक्शन से पहले हो रहा है उसको आपको futur antérieur से करना है, और जो दूसरा ब्लैंक बचा उसमें आपको futur simple यूज करना है. Simple. Second we have lorsque je dash choisir un livre, je dash sortir. So when I will be choosing a book, I will move out. So of course first action is to choose the book, right? So choisir will be done with futur antérieur. J'aurais choisi. Right, and then je sortirai. Number 3. Aussitôt que, as soon as. Il dash se lever, il dash allumer la lumière. So the first action is il se lève. Right, so that would be done in futur antérieur, il se sera levé. और जो दूसरा blank है वो होगा futur simple. Il allumera. Like as soon as he wakes up, he lightens the light. Okay. From knowledge point of view, allumer means to light, and its opposite is éteindre. Éteindre means to switch off. Okay, like allumer is to switch on and éteindre is to switch off. Just from knowledge point of view, I just told the opposite. That's it. Last two parts of this question, let's do it quick. Number 4 and number 5. We have quand nous dash nos études, nous dash notre brevet. So when we will finish our studies, we will be getting the brevet, the certificate brevet. So, of course, first you will be completing the studies, right? So it would be nous allons terminer. Right, and then we will be having the certificate, nous aurons. And then we have dès que, as soon as elle dash un livre, elle dash une promenade. So as soon as she will be reading, she will do a walk. Promenade is walk. First action is to read the book, right? So it would be elle aura, A-U-R-A, aura lu, and then futur simple of faire with third person singular, fera. इसके आगे पेज नंबर 15 का ये जो सिस्टम एजुकेशन सिस्टम ऑफ फ्रांस और इंडिया है ये हम नेक्स्ट वीडियो में करेंगे. So let's put a halt here. C'est tout pour aujourd'hui. That's all for today. If you like this video, please give it a thumbs up and subscribe to my YouTube channel on Futur Antérieur. And if you have any doubt or suggestion, you may write that in the comment section below. You may also like my Facebook page by the same name, Futur Antérieur. See you in my next video, Après part 3. Thanks for watching. Au revoir. N'oubliez pas que la langue française est l'amour.